Nithyanandam. Every time I have to introduce the third eye, I have no clue how to start. I go blank. What I'm seeing before me today are hundreds of people with their third eye awakened. If you are in my place, literally through your third eye, it'll feel as if there are diamonds glittering between your brow center. See, the third eye I want to introduce to some of our audience who may not be aware of it. It is a very unique contribution of our Vedic culture, our Vedic tradition. And I dare say that today in the world, awakening the third eye for masses of people as such a strong experience happens only at the feet of His Holiness Bhagwan Paramahamsa Nithyananda. See, over centuries, thousands of years even, we have had many great Paramahamsas, yogis, siddhas, who have been able to demonstrate these powers in themselves. And you may all have heard of it. And you also have so many other sadhus, yogis, who are doing penance on one leg for 12 years, 40 years, 33 years, just to have a glimpse of this third eye awakening. But here, we come to a lovely resort, we have nice yummy food, we wear anything we like, we sleep, we eat, we dance, we take selfies with Swamiji, and just by merely sitting in his presence, by getting that one touch from him on our third eye, what we call initiation, we start reading even blindfolded. Please understand, being able to read blindfolded is like 0.000000001% of the true power of your third eye. I know people in this hall who are able to communicate with animals through their third eye, who are able to locate objects which are probably lost temporarily, who are able to just look at people, scan their bodies and tell if there's any problem. And not only do they stop with the problem, as a solution they can even give healing through the third eye. So there is no limit to what you can do. Like Swamiji says, the third eye is not just a brow center, it is a browsing center. What do we mean by that? It means you have a direct connection to the cosmos. You can send it any message, this is what I want to do, manifest it, and it happens. We have hundreds of people in this hall right now who very casually tell me things like, oh, you know, yesterday I misplaced my luggage. I just told my third eye, go find it. And within few seconds, someone came and told me it was at the lobby, and it was this color. Not only that, the third eye is one of those deeply mystical spots in you through which a doorway opens for so many other powers like teleportation, materialization. Whether you're materializing gems or whether you're teleporting your luggage from one place to the other, anything and everything becomes possible. That is why in the Vedic tradition we say, man plus third eye is God. And at Nithyanandoham, guess what's been awakened in us? Our God particle. So what does that make all the hundreds of you sitting in this hall? God. Right now, we'd actually like to demonstrate one of the very small side effects of third eye awakening. I'd like to invite children and adults to the stage to demonstrate being able to read with their blindfolds on. If you actually see the material that they're going to be blindfolded with, It'll be very thick gauze and cotton along with a thick black eye band. It is not a joke to be able to see through your third eye and read those sentences or those letters during this time. If you bring anyone from outside, the layman, they'd first think you are completely crazy for even suggesting it to them. But for us, it's become like a daily lifestyle. Without further delay, I'd like to first call on the head of the Nithyananda Gurukul, Ma Rishi Nithya Advaitananda. I would like for her to introduce herself before carrying on with the children's demonstration of third eye reading.
Nithyanandam, this is my most beautiful moment to bring the kids and adults and show the possibility that exists for each one of us in this world. She's about 10 years old, studying in 9th grade or 9th standard in your country. So amazingly, they have done demos all over the world. So today we want to show how beautiful these kids are flowering. As children, they are doing extraordinary, and all the children who are here in Nithyananda program are also able to do such extraordinary demonstration. Today we would ask to demonstrate the power of third eye.
May I request to come ahead on the stage from the audience, please?
So we'll be using this eye band, ordinary eye band, and it's just a gauze. What do you put when you get hurt? The cotton gauze. So they're completely closed. There's no way of light entering the retina. The eyes is completely dark. The third eye is nothing to do with the light. That's what we are using this for.
I'd like you to please introduce yourself. Tell us something about what you do.
Okay, I am a retired school principal, and I have been with Swami Nithyananda for 7 years, and I have a doctorate in educational administration, and I do a lot of research, and I specialize in brain research and neuroplasticity. So I'm very, very deeply scientific, so I've always looked at everything with somewhat of a skeptical eye. And I've done a lot of research with the blindfold reading as well and observed the children, and I know that this is a real thing that's happening. And it amazes me that it's proof that we have unbelievable powers that are untapped.
Yes. Yeah, we are just going to wear the eye goggles, the gauze, and the eye band. Are you able to see anything?
No, I absolutely cannot see a thing.
Any light entering you?
No, and see underneath here, it's closed. It's enclosed, so I cannot even see underneath the blindfold.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just hold the mic. Can you put the same thing for her? Are you fine? And let her adjust. Ma, can you adjust so that her nose is not covered?
Okay, your nose is open.
The gauze and cotton are often so big that children can't breathe.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Thank you, ma. Yeah, you can write anything. Copywriting all the scripts because they were not able to read, and it was amazing, all the people in Thailand, how beautiful they can even go to the extent of reading Thai. Yes, ma, go ahead, please go ahead.
I am Nithyananda.
Can you say it louder, ma?
I am Nithyananda.
Can you write some passcode or something? Something so that it's not an easy one for her to read. You can write in small, you can write in running, anything is fine. They pretty much watch TV, they play games, running and catching, and hide and seek is the best game because they don't have to do anything. They sit in a place and say, yeah, I got them. Yes.
PASCOLE I1B610.
Wow. Ma Balananda, how did she do?
Now, she did exactly as I've observed many times with the Gurukul kids. They can not only do this right here in our presence, but I was at the ashram and I took a Gurukul child into my dorm room and I got behind the locker and held the clipboard for her to read behind the locker, and she was in front and she was able to read through the locker as well.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself and what are the things you've done.
Nithyanandam, everyone. I'm from a traditional school known as the Nithyananda Gurukul in the Nithyananda Ashram, and I'm studying in the Gurukul. I'm 13 years old, studying in 11th grade, and I can say that my experience in Gurukul is amazing. Like the way we get up and all of our whole schedule and everything is based upon the whole setup of Nithyanandoham and experience the highest possibilities in our school. So I welcome all of you to come and witness our school. And you can see the whole lifestyle of ours is exactly the way Mahadeva describes, so we all experience the highest space in our school.
Thank you so much, ma'am. They actually scan bodies. Some of them will be scanning bodies. Some of them will be writing and reading whatever the others are saying. And some will be doing different language scanning. All kinds of things happen in a group. It's like a literary Harry Potter school in physical world. So amazing to see these kids flower in the ultimate possibility that could exist. We have in my hand the swimming goggles. This is just a swimming goggles, and inside that we have just put a plastic instead of the lens that is usually there. So I'm just going to try it on her. Thank you, Mom. Because this is beyond the possibility of what eyes could see. It just squeezes the eyes, I guess. Here, you can
Oh my God, okay. So I was wondering about this because I've seen Nithya Devi read with these on, and I've always been skeptical about under here, to see if anybody could actually see from underneath the goggles. And there's absolutely no light whatsoever coming into these goggles. It's totally dark. And it hurts to wear them.
Yeah, it needs to be adjusted for your head. Now you can put it on her. It's just holding the this area a little tight, so there's no way of light entering this part. You're comfortable, ma'am?
Yes.
Thank you. So this is the best proof to say they don't have any idea to do with their eyes. It's completely beyond the five senses. Yes, please go ahead.
Jeunenethomme.
Yes, could you explain what is this, ma?
This is French saying that I'm sure she has misspelled even in French, but it says, Je connais un jeune homme. So it's actually written in French, and she got it exactly right.
Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma. You can just take it out.
Thank you, kids. Now, many times, people come and tell us things like, oh, they're kids. They're already pure and innocent and non-corrupted by society. But it's not like me, I'm a 50-year-old man, I've seen too much and done too much, and there's no hope for me. I'm sure many of us actually entered this hall thinking like that. But today, we'd like to demonstrate adults doing the third eye reading with a blindfold on them. Please come on stage. Usually these guys are considered very logical. Wonderful. So you'll be reading blindfolded for us today?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, please put it on yourself. Do you see anything?
No way.
Okay.
Yes. I'll tell you, tighten it. Yeah, good.
Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Great. So why don't you write as anything that you like?
Write or cell phone, anything you can try. You want to write something? When the adults are doing, it's much more beautiful. The possibility for all of us are just opened up, and how we all can radiate Swamiji's energy through this body is really shown. Yes, go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah, you can show it to him. Pete just makes things happen. It's just, for the adult, the first time they're here on the stage doing something beyond their logic, and everything concludes. You can see some beautiful happening now.